The topic that I will be explaining is called metabolic conditioning. Metabolic conditioning involves a series of exercises that vary in difficulty and intensities of moderate to high intensity, with the desired effect to target my client's glycolytic system, ATP-PC system, and their oxidative system as well. My client has two 30-minute training days where we will be focusing on just metabolic conditioning. Essentially, this training day is going to involve strength and endurance training elements that will help with my client's boxing skills and his strength outside of the ring. This works hand in hand with his overall weight loss goal because this style of training will ensure a great amount of calorie expenditure as well as increasing his heart rate in order to produce more work. As it shows in the program series, Series A will consist of exercises done at a moderate intensity, aiming to keep my client's heart rate within the range of 149 to 158 BPM. And Series B will consist of a vigorous intensity, keeping his heart rate range at a range of 160 to 175 BPM. Rest will be critical here because I don't want my client's pace to slow down, so taking ample bouts of rest of 45 seconds to 80 seconds in between each series will be important as to keep his training momentum throughout the whole routine. Being that we have an accessible Apple Watch, this can tell us if the intensity needs to be decreased or increased according to his heart rate recorded during each series, as well as if we need to incorporate another round in order to reach the expected calorie goal of 398, which is the minimum I have assigned for my client. The metabolic portion of this routine will take 25 minutes approximately. The entire training period will be 30 minutes, including the warm-up. I chose 25 because I know that my client isn't a fan of this style of training because of its pace and hustle required. Also, it is as little as time as we need in order to incorporate some important exercises and skill-based exercises to help with weight loss and his boxing skills. The energy system that we will be switching from are the glycolytic energy system when he is doing the strength training required in both series, as well as focusing on the anaerobic energy system here as well. Also, the ATP-PC system when we are doing things focused on power and short bursts of force, like rotational ball slams and agility drills with repetitive ladder work. Regarding the oxygen deficit, this is the increase in oxygen at the start of a demanding exercise routine that he needs, which then levels out to meet the demands for the duration of this routine. This deficit will then match the post-exercise oxygen consumption, or the EPOC, at the end. This is what we are experiencing as he is recovering from his training. Essentially, the more we do metabolic conditioning, the more efficient his body will become at using the oxygen needed, thus decreasing the deficit that we would be able to measure if possible. This would display an improved cardiovascular system within my client, as well as his consumption of oxygen being more efficient. This will show that my client's training abilities have improved over the course of 3 months, which is our intended goal. Show an example of the exercises I would typically use in my metabolic conditioning program that would last 30 minutes for my client.